What, do you ever had like incidents in a subway that like scary or like people fighting and stuff?
Bro, I'm always scared when I go to the subway, someone's gonna push me onto the track.
Oh, one time there was this like guy in my subway while I was waiting. He didn't exactly got pushed. It was just super crowded and he fell and everyone was so scared for that person because the subway is not, it hasn't come yet, but what good thing about it is that no one pulled out their phones and everyone helped him out, which is nice.
Shit, that's good. Holy shit. Yeah, no, especially those ones where there's like two tracks on both sides. So like there's the middle part you're standing on and there's no wall you can hug. Oh my God. Nah, I hate those.
You know what I hate? Being stuck in an elevator.
Have you been? I've never been stuck in an elevator before.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I don't want to get stuck on an elevator.
Have you been stuck in one before?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No. I don't want to.
Have you been stuck in an elevator, Enna?
Yeah. Just for like an hour or two, I remember.
Like, what happens if you're in the elevator and you have to pee?
Well, thankfully I didn't have to.
Yo, I'm gonna start peeing every time before I go in the elevator. You got me fucked up.
1 hour of waiting? Oh my God,
how many people were in there with you?
Oh, it's just me and my dad.
Oh, that's not bad. You know when they like pack people in the elevators? I'm always like, bro, I swear to God, this gets stuck. We're gonna run out of air.
Oh
We're
yeah,
gonna die.
that would suck.
That's crazy. An hour?
It was because the power went off, and so like the elevator went into like emergency something mode, but it wouldn't move. So I had to call the. You know how there's like a phone in the elevator?
Yeah.
We had to call that, and they were like, okay.
Sometimes they get like intrusive thoughts, like, you know, when you're in an elevator and then your brain suddenly thinks like, what if the elevator wire cuts off and you fall?
Yeah.
Well, that happens,
like, what the
you
fuck?
like hold and do not let yourself like. I don't know, man.
No,
You
the
might
best thing to
just
do
never-
is lay down. Is like lay faced up on the ground. Put one arm like underneath your head and one in front of your face.
Is that how you do it?
And spread your
Why do you
legs
know
out.
this?
Well, also depends. Like some people's body structure, they're really thin, so like the impact would still like really hurt. You might actually break a rib. Not gonna lie.
Well,
will
that
die, I
way
think.
the impact is distributed amongst your whole body and you don't ragdoll. Whereas if you're standing up, you could slam your head into the ceiling. You could fall over and like when you hit the ground, like it'll kind of send like some shock through your whole body, like, you know. So it's better to just like lay down.
The problem is if you're sharing the space with someone. Oh my God.
Well,
Wait, say it again. Lay down and then what? Just in case.
You like lay
happens
down
to
on
me.
your back, almost like you're doing like a snow angel, right? And then your two arms, you put one behind your head, so that way it like protects you from when you bang and there's like some cushion, and then one on top of your like face. That way, if you like fly up, you don't hit the thing. And then
Oh my God. That's so
Still
scary.
so scary.
It's so scary. I can't. I feel like, you know, we get trainer things. Like I watch videos where like, oh, if this happens to you, make sure you do this. But I feel like if it happens to me in real life, I don't think I'll execute it real well.
Like you are never prepared for stuff like that. Not gonna lie.
Sometimes you freeze up. Like usually before movies, right? Whenever someone just freezes up, you get annoyed. Like, just move. But like,
No,
if
but it's different. In real
yeah, if it's happened to you in a situation, that's actually what's gonna happen. Like you actually freeze up.
Have you guys ever frozen up before from like fear?
I had never understood it until it happened to me, and then I was like, damn. And like the whole time when you're frozen in your mind, you know what the fuck you should be doing, but you like can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened once.
What happened?
I was running towards the bus, and the bus almost hit me. And instead of me keep running, I froze.
Oh no!
At the bus stop.
Dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, and the bus got so upset at me. He opened the door for me, and he got so angry. He's like, "Do you think catching the bus would help you save your life or something like that?" And then he just drove off.
Why did I let you on
I'm
the
like,
bus?
why didn't you let me in?
He didn't let you on the bus?
I didn't let you on the bus. What the
Yeah, no, he got so upset because I don't know, maybe he also like panic froze or something.
I know, but like, you know, you almost died, so might as well go on the bus that you almost died.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I want this lady who almost got hit by my bus to walk on the street, you know, to their destination, because that seems safe.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
fuck.
don't know.
He literally stopped to talk shit.
Fucking yeah.
I still had my adrenaline back then too, so I'm kind of like shaking up as well. Because it was so close. I was so close on getting hit.
That's
so I was like, oh, okay.
Never do that.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Yeah.
How about you, Babu?
I had like 2 occurrences. One of them, I guess, wasn't as bad. So we take, well, this was when I was working with kids. We sometimes we would take the kids to a park, right? And there was a lot of kids. Like, we had like a good amount of teachers, but there was still way more kids. One of the kids, who's like probably like 3 years old or something, wandered onto the road, which is the worst possible thing you could do, right? Like, I don't know how, and like, I'm low-key like, what the fuck? Because, you know, nobody's trained for this shit. So like, this is the weird part. I reacted fast enough to like get him, but then like when the car was coming, I froze. It's like I went to get him and I like pulled him all the way.
Right.
But when the car around the corner came, I just froze. You know,
You're like a dead ass deer in headlights, bro.
I know, but like I just like froze. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't like. Yeah, the car didn't like, you know, it wasn't driving that fast, and like it reacted in time for like to brake. But I just thought it was so funny that like I saw the kid and I immediately like ran over. Like it was like there was no second thoughts on that. I got over, the car came and I froze. Like, you know, I'm really stupid. So it's like, but it's like, oh my god, wait, let me die with you. You know, it's like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I think it's just your instinct to save the kid. Is like it just the adrenaline.
That was so scary that like low-key, I actually forgot about this. Otherwise, I would have told him on my stream. But I forgot about this because it was so scary. And my manager, like she was very apologetic. She was like, "Oh my god, this really shouldn't have happened." If like she was basically saying we can't have this happen at all. Like the fact that I had to go save the kid was like a little bit like not good. She wasn't mad at me or anything. So that was nice.
Well, it's kind of their responsible to take care and see. Like just the fact that the kid went on the road is already.
I know, but
like,
there wasn't a lot of cars, thankfully. But like there was like this corner, so you wouldn't know if a car would come. But then it actually came, like when I was right in front of the kids.
Bro, I didn't even freeze up when I got robbed at gunpoint twice.
You got robbed at gunpoint twice?
Bruh.
Well, the place I was working at, the sandwich shop, got robbed, and then there were 2 locations that we were like, you know, working at, right? So one day I'm working at one. Okay, that one gets robbed. My man pulls up. Later, he walks into the store with like a beanie, and in the beanie, he's like, "There's a gun here or something." And I'm like, "Okay, shit." And then he's like, basically like, "Give me your money." Da da da. Typical shit. And like, you know, we're not trying to get shot, so we just give him the money, right? And then the one dude, like the whole time, was like one of the employees was like trying to press the panic button, and it was not working. You can see on the security footage this dude like standing there like spam pressing the panic button, like losing his shit, because it literally was not going off, because they have a panic button where like it'll call the police to the location if like something like that's happening, right? And you just press the button. But yeah, it was not working, and he was like pressing that shit and it literally was not fucking working. And so we were just kind of,
what was it supposed to do?
Call the police.
Oh shit, it was just not working.
Yeah, it literally was not working.
Oh my god.
I remember like I got on my hands and knees, I had my arms up. He walked back into where because I was doing the cash register, so he like approached me first. Then he went behind me and went into like the safe room, and got the money out of there, and then he left. But I remember at one point there was like a customer trying to leave, and he was like, "No, you stay in here."
Yeah, why did they try to leave? That's so dangerous. You should never move.
Yo, if he was in the back and I was a customer, I'm bolting out the front door. What the fuck?
I know, unless you unless you know there's like 100% chance he would not. But even then, he could see you and just like shoot. You know? You never know.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I work at the other location owned by the same person, and he robs that store.
Wait,
The same guy?
The same fucking guy robs the other store, because he was this like career criminal where he would like rob chains at a time. So he would like rob.
It was the next day.
The next day, he would rob like he'd rob like all the McDonald's in the area. Then he would rob like all the Burger Kings in the area. Then like all the like Radio Shacks. Like he would just do that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
If it works, it works. So
It was the same chain, so like he went from one to one, and then once he, I guess, checked all of them off his bucket list, he would pick a different chain to start robbing. And he wasn't again.
How are the police not catching this guy?
And when he looked at me, he almost gave me this look, like he kind of like squinted his eyes, and he looked at me like, "Oh, it's you again." I was like, "Shit," he recognized my ass. I was like, "Fuck."
Yo, he must have felt so bad for you. He's like, damn.
Yeah, damn, I gotta traumatize this motherfucker again.
Oh, shit, that's so unlucky. I'm so sorry.
And then this time, instead of like having his gun in the hat, he just showed the whole gun. And I was like, oh shit. Because last time I was like, oh, maybe he's bluffing, you know, something bad. This time I saw the thing and I was like, damn.
No, you should have just seen his face and be like, okay, I'm just gonna put my hands
All
up.
right.
No. So I put my hands up and I like got down again. And then this time he was like holding people hostage in the back, trying to get the safe.
Shit.
Because no one in the store, like the manager was not there at the time, right? So none of us knew the code to the safe. So he was trying to hold us hostage until we fucking told him. And we're like, bitch, we like dead ass don't know. Like, we're not the manager. We're like, you know, underlings. We don't. The manager came back during the middle of this.
No, that's so, I'm not gonna lie, I would be so traumatized. Like 2 days in a row, I feel like this guy's after me.
Well, I knew after the first time, like that was his thing where he would go from chain to chain because they briefed us on it. So I was like, okay, well, so they were like, don't be surprised if he shows up at the other location. And I was like, okay, fine. But the next day, I was like, damn, I thought I would have like a week break or something, you know?
Damn. Yeah, that's so unlucky.
Yeah, thanks for the super
Where's the
bomb is here.
police? If this person has been like stealing from chains to chains.
Yeah, I don't know why they struggled. They eventually caught him. But
well, after he robbed the entire neighborhood, yeah.
yeah. And then this time, the panic button, when they were trying to do it, there was another problem. So what happened was it was Velcro to like the front area, and it was like remote. One of the dude, like earlier in the like I think like 20 minutes before the dude came, I guess grazed the panic button with his apron. So the Velcro of it ripped off and stuck to his like apron. So it was just hanging from the lower part of his apron, and he didn't know. So when the dude came and robbed us, the panic button was missing.
Okay, how is this real? Like, this is like an anime plot.
So like this time we literally didn't even know where the panic button was, and I was like, fuck, again. And then
Low-key kind of funny, not gonna lie.
I always thought that the panic button are like stuck in an electricity cord, like
yeah,
it's not
it's
like
bolted
detachable.
somewhere.
that
Not, like,
one
from-
here was remote, and I think it's so that like you can like grab it and take it somewhere else or something. But yeah,
Wow.
no, the panic button was a
Took it
paid
somewhere
actor.
else.
Fuck that shit. So yeah, then we couldn't call the police this time. So then he left again, and this time a customer was trying to leave, and he pulled a gun on the customer, and the customer like sat
Jesus.
down so slowly, and just like continued to eat their sandwich. Like I'm not even kidding. They were just like eating, like with their eyes massive, like.
Probably used to this. It's just like if I die today, at least let me eat my food before I die.
Yeah, I guess
That's my
so,
grandpa.
man.
Okay, I think I would do that too. I'd be like, you know what? If I'm gonna die anyways, at least let me have my last meal.
He hasn't killed anyone, right? I hope.
No.
The
I don't
thing
think
is
so.
like, if his goal is to just get the money, he would really fuck himself up if he did like.
Yeah,
kill
if he did
someone.
kill someone.
Yeah,
Normally people use
Correct.
the gun as like an intimidation tactic most of the time.
but like it works. Like, you should
yeah,
not.
no,
like,
yeah, it
go
always
against
works. Who doesn't want? No one
Yeah.
wants to test it.
it. Yeah.
Like, why would you gamble
exactly.
that? It's your boss's money or like your life? Nah, fuck my boss's money. I don't give a fuck. Here, take it.
Also,
Those are
also-
insured too.